Hi folks, welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. This is the Sky Island Eternal Winter series. And yeah, in the last episode, at the end of the last episode, I was like, I'm going to read all the books, I'm going to practice all the skills, and I'm going to come back stronger and more powerful than ever. And I mean, I read some of the books, but then we ran out of water and anything to drink. I think we've got a bottle of tomato juice and a bottle of cola, and that's all the thirst quenching things we have anymore. So yeah, we can't. We have to stop. We have to take a break from that. And what was that? Dark cola, a can of cola. Yeah, okay. So we've got like five units of a drink, none of which are as effective as just plain water. Um, so yeah, we're gonna have to go down and get some more. Effectively, I also discovered that yeah, I never turned on the recharger, so none of those batteries that we were recharging have in fact recharged. Yeah, we've got plenty of batteries for now, but grid battery power flow plus 72 watts. Yeah. Um, Solar power output 72 watts. Okay, so that immediately took the onboard battery power down by 21 units. So maybe these battery chargers are actually pretty good. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's double check we've got our stuff. So we've got a vegetable cleaver to hit people with. We've got a gun to shoot people with. We've got a new spell to burn people with. I say people, I mean zombies. I'm not gonna go and like shoot random NPCs. No, we'll just lead a bunch of zombies to them and let the zombies do the job. If it comes down to it. Uh, yeah, quick expedition field. Yeah, we don't have any other options there yet. Um, and yeah, we need as much water and stuff as we can. What's this mission? Find the warp shards. Okay. I mean that's not far away. I can't see very far. I don't need. Yeah, it's just an empty field. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, there's a lot of empty space around. Um, in my personal games, there's been plenty of times where I've 10 pulses. This one got us two extra pulses and four warp shards, even though it was just right there. Um, okay, Elf Workshop. Actually, before we do anything, insert the warp shards into here. I want to go into the Elf Workshop. A Workshop Elf is. I don't think these are hostile. They're tracking magical humanoids who are known for working in workshops, wearing green, and being proficient at making toys. Okay, I don't think we need to go in there. The fact that it's tracking makes me think that they are friendly trader types. The only other time I've encountered one of those, it was right next to a Magic Academy, and we ended up with a crazy three-way fight between the golems from the academy, the elves from the workshop, and the zombies from the city that was right there. And it was great. Uh, and then something, I can't remember what happened, but something bad happened at the end of that, and yeah, I think I got killed. Um, no, wait, that was the series that I tried to do the other day, or like last week. I tried to record a season before I started recording this one, and all my settings were messed up because of my streaming attempts, and yeah, it came out at like 240p or something, something ridiculous like that. Not a viable amount. Uh, so yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe we should have brought down some gallon jugs or something, like some waterproof containers, so we could just fill up from like could have just filled up from these puddles, this shallow water, and then boiled it up there, because we've got the solar panel, we've got the coffee maker, we could easily boil water to make it clean. There's a bandit. Now I know we literally just said we weren't going to shoot any people. We were only going to shoot zombies, but like they're sitting in a desolate barn, and they're a bandit, so they're already hostile. And we have this new spell. I don't think the spell is good enough to really do much, but we've also got fireballs. 27 fireball burst damage is much better than 1 fire damage per second for 5 seconds. So yeah, fireballs are probably our best bet to start with, but yeah, because this guy might have this person. Well, they've got a whole bunch of ammo sitting in there. I don't think we can see them yet. I don't see any monsters around you. They're still showing here. Okay, so there's a tent in there. Can we just sneak up and we're not even wielding our cleaver. Do we want to wield our cleaver, or do we want to shoot them? Depends we'll wield our cleaver because we can drop that really quickly, and we can draw our pistol really quickly. So we're not wearing earplugs. I think it's a while. Hi there. Maniac East right there. What are you carrying? Do you have a gun? Yeah, you have a Glock duty pistol. You're gonna shoot me. If I go like this, I'll zoom in a bit. Are you gonna come around the corner and try and hit us? No, you're just gonna stay where you are. Which, yeah, because we don't have very good shooting skills, and we have no idea what they're. There's a ledge here. Peek down a ledge. Where is this? A hole in the ground? Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's just a hole in the ground there. So the only way to get in there would really be to climb in through that window, which would take a while. So I don't think we can viably. Shoot the person. Well, maybe we can blood boil them. This might go horribly wrong, but they're too far away. Never mind. Stop targeting. Time spent will be lost. How long does it take to throw a fireball? Casting time 2 seconds. Why don't we need. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to be using that anyway. But why don't we do this? Fireball. So, as far as I can tell, this isn't a case of us throwing a fireball. We're just like making a fireball appear in a certain position. So if we do that, you lose your concentration. Yeah, okay. That's fair. If we do it like that, we also lose our concentration. If we do it like that, right in the tent entrance, it might damage the brazier, but you hear an explosion. And then let's do it one more time. We'll lose our concentration. How damaged are you? Not very. Yeah. What are you wearing? You're wearing just leather stuff. Nothing, no like actual armor. So yeah, fireballs for everyone. I don't know where. I guess they're coming round. Saving game. Um, oh, that reminds me. Once we've done this, I'll need to show you another thing that happened. Boom. Okay, so now things are on fire. An empty window is on fire, and a stick is on fire, and maybe there's something on fire that we can't see, but Antoine here is not on fire. Uh, so yeah, this is not. Yeah, it's too far away. I want to break line of sight before he shoots us. Now I want a blood boil. Unaware of you. You lose your concentration, yeah. How? Okay. Now you're aware of us. Because I don't want to. I don't want to throw a fireball and damage all this stuff. And what's over here? Yeah. Like I would quite like to have all this ammo. I don't think we've got guns that can shoot it, but yeah, still. uh, does the blood boil go through go through windows? It's not long enough. It doesn't go far enough for that anyway. But okay, fireballs it is. Back to fireballs. You should try and shoot me and hit the wall instead. Explosions everywhere. Oh, died. Okay. That was the outcome we were looking for. Um, what wasn't the outcome we were looking for is the whole thing where he fell into a pile of. Oh, let's wear that tool belt actually. Yeah, so these piles of rubble have stuff under them, and he fell into the pile of rubble, and so now it is under that pile of rubble. So yeah, ammo. Sure. What's that? Let's see, 13 posts, short wooden posts. If you only you had a shovel. Yeah, it wants us to have a shovel so to clear all that rubble, which is the only way we're going to be able to get the equipment. And I guess we set his bed on fire. Which yeah. Oh, here's some. Okay, this is some useful stuff. I realise we're kind of surrounded by fire right now, so maybe there's pecorino. Oh, cheese. Uh, Beans, pecorino, potato chips, toast them, spaghetti, oyster crackers. No, no. This is all like dried stuff, which is a bit frustrating because we're gonna need to defrost. We're gonna need to use water to do it. I really wish we hadn't. I really wish that we hadn't put him under a pile of rubble. How do what? Let's have a look. Uh, Digging stick. So we can make a digging stick. No, we can't. It's going to take an hour and 14 minutes. We're not gonna spend an hour and 14 minutes just in case he had some decent stuff in his backpack. We're just gonna go, I think. And we need to get across the other side of the swamp. I mean, we're down here for water. I feel really silly in retrospect, not realising that we could just have brought a container and picked some water up out of a pool. I was busy thinking about like bottles of clean water, because usually, yeah, usually you would just get bottles of clean water. They would be the best source because they're relatively easy to find, and you don't need to spend battery charge or fuel on boiling them in order to make them. Yeah, in order to make them drinkable, but because they're frozen anyway, we do have to heat them up, so we might as well be boiling them. Uh, Hipacrosaurus is like that's your Greek philosophy dinosaur fix for today. Uh, yeah. So where did we just find? Okay, I think we didn't put the this back on. So we should go towards this. But yeah, we might need to just see what's nearby. Maybe there's a trailhead might have a car park that's got some stuff in it. It does have a trail map. Trail. Uh, the map board is locked. Okay, so there's a trail guide in there. Okay, let's break it. Thorndyke trail guide, read. Yeah. Okay, so we don't need that. So what I want there is like, yeah. So we're just surrounded by forests. Like trails only appear in forests, and I guess sometimes swamps. So like, none of these are going to be. There's not really going to be anything useful in these in most of these directions. Um, like there's a road down there, so there might be stuff near the road, but we already just came from there. So I think we're going to go back, and then we're just going to grab some gallon jugs or something. Um, a water pump. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure. I think that would even let us get clean water out of it if we had something to put it in. So that's annoying. Yeah, let's just go back. Why is there? Okay, yeah. Yeah. I got mixed up with the corner of that, and I thought the corner of the building was missing. So yeah, back we go. Drop some. What have we got? We don't need anything we've got that isn't favorited, so we'll just chuck it on the ground, and we'll take the rest when it's time to. Yeah, we'll take the rest later when we come back for the next one. Actually, I was literally about to just go without the stuff that I just said we needed. A zipper bag, 20.25 litres. I mean, we could take a whole bunch of zipper bags. I think there is also a gallon size zipper bag, or we could just take some gallon jugs. 4 gallon jugs, yeah. Large plastic bucket. Can we? Yeah. So yeah, let's just fill up a giant bucket of water. That should do the job, right? Uh, and so 3 litre. That we've got this is a huge backpack we've got. Like, our okay, their volume thing isn't really showing. So the volume things are a bit misleading because I think it took the bucket, and because the bucket's got capacity, it added that capacity to our inventory. Even though, yeah, so I guess technically we could put stuff in the bucket. Yeah, so our inventory size is getting counted twice or something. Um, or yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. But we've got a lot of containers. So let's go find some water to put in them. You've arrived, yay. 7 giant horses. I'm not even going to look at the map, I'm just going to move away from those horses. They're faster than us. If they're giant horses, then yeah, yeah, being giant means that they're going to be able to kill us. There seems to be a rule in this game: if it's bigger than you, it can kill you. If it's smaller than you, it's fast enough that it can probably kill you. If it's the same size as you, it depends whether it used to be a human or not. So this is like a trader. We can't, we can't steal the truck. I tried before. Oh, what's this? Golf course. That's interesting. Wind is making our left hand feel quite cold. Yeah, we don't have any decent gloves. But you know who uses gloves? Golfers. Golfers use gloves. And maybe a golf course has a bunch of golf gloves. Is it golfing where they only wear one glove? Like I hope that either it isn't, or that the game doesn't do that. So the motor's okay, the wheels are okay, the batteries are 30% full, the controls are there, and the security system isn't. We just found our new ride. Once we finished looking for golfing gear, golf shoes. 6 encumbrance, 15th warmth. Yeah, we don't need those. Golf bags. Golf bags are really useful for carrying guns, like rifles. So let's just grab a couple of those. I don't think we can. I think we need to wear them. Golf caps. Nah, they're useless. Golf gloves though. Golfing gloves. 20 warmth. But they go close to the skin like our glove liners. That's annoying. You can't wear them on. Yeah, you can't wear them. They're not like normal looseness of gloves. Golf balls. 3 golf balls. Ignore. I don't care. I don't think we can do anything with a golf tee. I think we can throw golf balls at people if we wanted to. What do you reckon's in the next bit? I'm assuming that this is a golf course and it's got like a pub and everything in it, like golf courses usually do. Or not? No, I guess. I guess it's just a shop and the courses themselves. Oh no, there's stairs there. Maybe it's just maybe the pub, the like club part of the golf club is upstairs. Let's have a look in the bin. There's nothing there. Oh, is there a golf cart? Is that a golf cart? The storage battery's draining and the motor's damaged. I was totally imagining us just going, just like zipping around in a golf cart, trying to find some water for our thing. In fact, if this golf course is realistic, like there absolutely should be golf bag. I'll just put 3 golf balls in the golf bag. Okay, yeah. If this golf course is realistic, unless it's like a mini golf place, there should be like water hazards, right? Yeah, there's a whole river through there. There's golf balls lying around. That's yeah. There's sand pits. Oh, this would be really easy, really interesting place to find. Like water. We need water. Yeah. but also sand pits. Sand is something we can use as well. And then the wall, can we get over the wall? Yeah, it's a half wall. So we can just jump over there. The zombies, I guess the zombies are going to eventually follow us, but don't step in the rose bush. But we can step in there. Yeah, and I guess we're just gonna. Oh, oh no. Zombified Yule Cat. So if there's one, so in all my time playing this game, if there's one creature that's killed me the most often, it's the Yule Cat. I didn't even know they could get zombified. Um, but I think this one's slower than us. Whereas usually they're super fast and you just can't get away from them. They're like a cave lion on steroids. So I don't want to draw its attention. We can see some Stegosauruses somewhere. Um, our last our last attempt to get Stegosauruses to fight zombies for us didn't go as well as planned. It didn't go badly, but they weren't as effective as I thought they were going to be. Because I'm a bit concerned that we're going to fill up all these containers and they're going to be really heavy and we're not going to be able to outrun anything as we get back to that car. So maybe we do want to fight. Let's drop our rucksack and let's. I guess we'll use some zombies for spell level training. Uh, no, we need to be closer for the blood boil one. I think that's close enough. No, it's not. uh, so we want to go here and then D for that. Blood boil. You hit the zombie for 1 damage. Oh, so I forgot the first time you cast a spell, you get a level. So now it does two damage per second for 5 seconds. So 10 damage total. Which isn't too bad. There you go. You are gonna get damaged, I guess. We'll just. I don't know how the internal logic on this works. Do they like. If I hit it again with the same spell, do they stack or do they just refresh the duration or something? Uh, yeah. Okay, this is going to take forever if we try and do it that way. Let's just hit them with our cleaver. Yeah, because we just hit that for 21, 25 and 28 damage. So yeah, that's what, like 85 damage we've done to it and it's still not dead. Um, so I think before we can realistically use that blood boil spell in combat, we're gonna have to what does this sign say? Hole 12. Okay, that's. I should have expected that, given it as golf course. But yeah, before we use that blood boil spell, I think we're gonna need to spend some time studying it to boost the level up, so it's a bit more useful. Um, Pour it into a container. Wait, is our bucket not? You filled the glass jar with water, 12 water. You filled 3 liter glass jar, 12 water to the brim with water. Okay, that's a bit of awkward syntax, but yeah, we'll fill all the gallon jugs. No, don't consume that. Don't consume it. We need to boil that first. There's some left over. So, do we just not get to use? So we've still got the bucket. Store the cleaver in. Okay, so the tool belt. I like having the tool belt for our cleaver because that'll mean we can get a hold of it quicker. So you can't do anything interesting with your bucket. Pour it into a container. Okay, so we have to be holding it. So I think this is one of these ones where the the bucket has to be in your hands, or if you try and put the bucket in your backpack, it spills. So yeah, we just have to hold on to this bucket. Hopefully, it's not going to spill if we put it in the boot of that car. If not, we're just going to be going driving with a bucket in our hands, which I'm pretty sure the game will let us do, even if that's ridiculous. So yeah, I'll take a smartphone. When we get back up to the island, I need to remember to check. I need to chuck a couple. We'll check all the batteries in that charger, but we'll also want to check. We'll put a couple of smartphones in there and see if it'll recharge it, because I don't know how that works. You'd think that like a battery charger, the thing that would be, yeah, like of all the things a generic battery charger can charge, you think a phone would be the primary one. So where's our exit? There's our exit. And here's a mission. Kill the warp draining horde. I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, this might be hubris again, but like we have a fireball spell, and it doesn't look like that's in the middle of a city or anything. So like a horde of zombies from the mods from is probably like 10 or something, which compared to what we actually find in a city isn't actually that bad. So I'm gonna actually just use this because I have a long history of like not being able to see rocks because we're playing in winter and everything's white and rocks are grey. It's kind of difficult to make them out. Oh, craters. Yeah, we've got 8. So we just took another warp pulse. Did we get something that increased our length to 9 pulses instead of 8? Because we've been down for 50 minutes, right? Yeah, or maybe like we've used up one, so we get our first pulse. Yeah, that's probably what it means. What's that? Alien flora. Oh, hang on a minute. Are we about to? Are we about to not be able to get there because there's a river in the way? Maybe. But I see a road here. Let's go kind of rounding up that way and see if that road is attached to a bridge. Because if we get up on a bridge, we can see further. Yeah, okay. That's a slightly weird way to make a bridge. Yeah, I guess if you're restricted to cardinal directions, that might have been that might have been a valid decision. But yeah, if we go around and onto the road and up onto the bridge, and I realised like at the last second there that we probably don't want to go too quickly up on the bridge because we can't see up if there was like a vehicle parked right there. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go and take a look at this, like very slowly. Can we get around that? So this is a minefield. And obviously we don't want to drive into a minefield. That would be not a great idea. Like, you don't need me to tell you that that's not a great idea. Um, we're still carrying that giant 20 litre bucket. um, so let's see. What's this? A sandbag barricade. We won the magazine. I didn't think there was going to be any bullets in those magazines, but I would not have been upset if there were. Let's say, reset, deconstruct simple furniture 10 seconds. I want to deconstruct those because I don't think there's quite enough room to not fall into the water as we drive past. So yeah, again, deconstruct that, and that'll give us room to get by in the car. And I guess that's plastic sacks with sand. Yeah, okay, we don't need sand anymore. We've got the thing that lets us get an infinite supply of sand. Otherwise, that might be really handy. Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, all of this is just a minefield, like a literal minefield. Bloody meat chunks. Yeah, that'll happen. um, I guess our perception isn't good enough to spot any of those, or I don't know if it's perception or what's the other thing? Uh, devices skill. I think you need. I think we would need a better devices skill to spot all those. So what are we looking at? Let's stop and back up a bit so that we can drop this bucket. I don't want to go. I don't want to go into a giant fight with a whole bunch of zombies while carrying a 20 litres of water in a bucket. Let's also drop our backpack because yeah, that's probably pretty heavy right now with all that with those gallon jugs of water in it. Um, and we're fast again. Yeah, we're fast. 75 move cost, excellent. We're only using this 3/4 of. So all of these are marked. Right. So this is actually quite a decent sized horde, but they're all running off into the ruins because I guess they found something to chase in there. Let's see if we can bring them back up and loop around to loop them around to like cluster them up. Um, so this one's not marked. So I think they'd only just spawned when we arrived, so they didn't have a chance to get very far. And yeah, fireball time. Boom. Uh, yeah, fire for everyone. It's free. Oh, we'll lose our concentration. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, this makes things really easy. I'll do one more fireball. I'll try not to hit the corpses because I don't want to set stuff on fire. I just want to kill people, you know. So stop being like inconvenient in your death. Oh, excellent. Okay, let's have a look at the meta magic perks. I want to do still spell. Requires a spell known of level 2 or above, which I guess we have. Maybe we leveled up our fireball. Plus 20% cast cost, but it ignores hand encumbrance. So because we're always wearing gloves, the hand encumbrance is always taking us more than 20% over the cast cost anyway. And this will let us ignore hand encumbrance so we can wear our warm gloves, and then we can cast stuff while we're holding a weapon as well, which is a really great advantage, especially if we still had our spear, for example. The talker doesn't have a name. Don't know. Yeah, if we still had our spear, like we had to drop that. Remember, we had to drop that so that we could cast spells, and then we died trying to loop around to pick it up again. being able to cast spells with the spear in our hands would have been really great. So yeah, that's definitely what we're doing. And then we can like have a look. So one thing we're not short on is mana. So I was looking at our max mana because we just unlocked we unlocked Eater of Dreams in the last episode, and yeah, it gave us. It talks about having more mana, but slower regeneration, and I noticed that we've now got 7,750 mana, when before we had like 7,500 or something. So that was quite a disappointing amount, because if it slows down our regeneration, that's not a really great trade off. But then I looked, and it's like there's a flat reduction in there's like a flat reduction in regen, of like minus 0.8, which I don't know what that actually refers to, but the increase in mana is like a multiplier. You get like 150 extra mana for every level of your deduction skill. So we aren't actually seeing any of the extra mana from this class. The extra 250, I think, is just because we increased our intelligence. So yeah, once we start leveling up deduction, which I have no idea how we do. I don't know what that even does. I guess we've achieved 12%, 12% of a skill level in it somehow. But yeah, if we can start leveling that up, our max mana will start increasing, hopefully quite a lot. That also, yeah, the other pair of, if and when we unlock the other pair of caster classes from Xedra Evolved, they also have a similar thing where they increase your. So all three of the other ones increase your max mana by 50 times your deduction skill, and the class we picked increases it by 150 per level, but also gives a debuff to regeneration. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be particularly worth it. This blood boil thing. I mean, we might as well just keep casting it. It's all experience. There we go. They're done. Your reward rains down on you, and I guess it just like ends up in our pockets instead of on the ground, which is fine. And yeah, let's just finish this last superfluous zombie off with our thing. So yeah, we're thirsty and we've got all this water, but what we don't have is clean water. Where's the bucket? Let's pick up our bucket again. We'll go see if any of these zombies had anything useful on them, and then we're just heading back up to boil all this water. I mean, maybe not all of it, but at least a big chunk of it. Cash card. Tools. USB drive. Handheld game system. I want the battery out there at MP3 player, so we'll just pick it up. In fact, we'll just take it because we can probably disassemble. If we wanted, we could probably disassemble the MP3 player for electronics and stuff. And I don't think we're struggling for carrying capacity, so might as well refill can of butane and a refillable butane lighter. That's fair. Yeah, we can go with that. Cigarettes. No, I think are cigarettes. No, okay. I thought they were good for trading, but they're like mediocre at best for trading. Yeah. I mean, if I was a zombie in the apocalypse, my phone wouldn't be very well charged either. Cranberry flavored chewing gum. I mean, that's a choice, but yeah, it's really interesting because like that reminds us tear gas. Zombies just wandering around with gas sprayers. Um, yeah, it's really interesting because like the game has there's no system in the game for um, this person's got what like 14 cents to their name. um, what was I saying? I've forgotten what I was saying. Yeah, there's no mechanism in the game for like you really like cranberry juice, for example, um, or you really like orange juice, or you dislike whatever you dislike mayonnaise, to give a totally un a totally random example that has nothing to do with my personal preferences. Uh, so the the devs have had to put like an enjoyability score next to each of them that's just like uh, yeah. So they've had to choose a sports drink, yeah, homeopathic pills, uh, tampons. Um, yeah, so the devs have had to um, decide what things are. Take some ethanol. Yeah, they've had to decide what things are tasty and delicious, and what things are not. Uh, and yeah, for example, cranberry juice is the one that I brought up. We saw some cranberry chewing gum, which is why I started thinking of that. Cranberry is not cranberry juice, according to the game, is not tasty. I'll take this backpack. I don't want the stuff in the backpack, but I want the backpack itself. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know what the way to fix that would be, right? Because you can't like you can't go into your character creation and like decide all the things that you like and don't like. Um, Cotton balls, yeah, we want cotton balls for that for any time that we're going to be bleeding. What was it, bathrobe? Prescription sedative, yeah. Uh, Filter mask. I feel like if a filter mask gets that filthy, it's probably dream dross, yeah. It's probably not. Ah, there we go. Platinum cast discount card. Yeah, I feel like if a filter mask gets that filthy, it's probably not supposed to. You're probably not supposed to use it anymore. But yeah, I wanna. Yeah, I wanna set up. I wanna set up like auto pick up, because like there's never gonna be any time when we don't want to pick up cash cards or dream dross or that sort of stuff. Like a lot of the stuff just picked up there. Um, like if we do this auto pickup added to character pickup rules, um, cash card auto pickup, denarius. We definitely want to pick up any denariuses we find. Um, like I mean, there are some specific scenarios where we wouldn't, because but like that would be like not because we don't want the things, but it'd be like because we don't want to be picking stuff up when there's a zombie right there. But we can switch off we can put like safe mode on it, so it'll only pick stuff up when we're not standing right next to something dangerous. Um, yeah, so let's have a look. What did we just add? Auto pickup, rules, character, one character. Include Dream Dross, cash card, denarius. There, yeah. Also pickup is enabled, so let's just kind of yeah. Okay, we just walked in range of something that has a cash card and some denariuses, so that let us pick it up. So I don't think we care about wallets anymore, because we're going to pick up all the cash cards out of it. We only ever needed one platinum gas card, so we don't care about wallets anymore. So that's going to save us a bit of time. We don't need to go searching through wallets for that stuff anymore. Tear gas sprayers. Yeah, because we were looking at all these wallets and it was taking quite a long time, and now we don't have to. Excellent. Yeah, lighter, why not? Oh, books and a duffel bag. Oh, those aren't books. Files and flyers. That's cheating. You got my hopes up there. Uh, what else? Uh, Military rucksack, multimeter. Yeah, okay. How many military rucksacks do we actually want? Because we could totally pick this up. I mean, we might as well. We're just going to be going straight back. We might as well just keep on picking up bags. Um, yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not a compulsion. I'm not ill, honest. Uh, Lotus blossoms. So these are the things that give you the strong painkiller and give you hallucinations. Um, I feel like we want to try that at some point, but I don't think we want to try it like in the middle of a fight where I feel like hallucinations might. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not exactly someone who's a experimental drug explorer or whatever. Um, yeah, like I don't. Yeah, I don't drink or take drugs or anything. Like I spend a lot of time around people who do, and more power to them. You might as well. Might as well have the fun you can while you can. But yeah, I don't enjoy. I'm too much of a control freak. I like to be in control at all times. So yeah, I never enjoyed it for myself. Um, so yeah, let's. I was gonna say that I don't think our. Where's our exit? Oh no. Oh, okay. No, it's still there. I was for a second. I thought we'd gone to the exit and finished the mission and then not put a note on it. But yeah, I was gonna say that I don't trust the auto drive to drive us over a bridge. I don't remember if it can or not. But then I was like, we don't want to do that anyway because it'll just drive us through that minefield. Uh, uh, there we go. Yeah, we damaged some sandbags. That's okay. Oh, we damaged some more sandbags by driving into them. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know if the auto drive will drive us over a bridge or not. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter that much. Let's just head on down this. Wait a minute, what's this? Sewage treatment plant? No, I don't want to. I don't want to do any more today. We're already overburdened, and we've yeah, we've got all that water and stuff. So let's just not uh, let's just not push things too much. Reach one of the exit points. Yay! And then we stop. Stop driving. What was in Eclipse glasses? Mineral water. Yeah, okay. Thermos? Oh, we don't have any space for a thermos, apparently. It's 32 centimetres long. Okay. We want the golf bags. We just need to wear the golf bags. Take a first aid kit, a rubber hose, a toolbox. I think we've got multiples of all of these up already. I need a fire extinguisher. Sure. I mean, we're just gonna go straight up there. So yeah. Any items not in your person. You've proved you can survive a few excursions to the world below. Something in the warp pulls at you, quickening your pulse and turning your vision red. The sensation is indescribable. You feel powerful. The heart of the island may have further use for you. Healing at the heart of the island is no longer free. Be cautious in your future endeavours. Huh. Okay. You return. Yeah, okay, that's the normal part. Let's just drop everything. Yeah. The heart of the island might have other use for you. Unlock rank up 1. Complete this trial and prove yourself, and you will discover new powers for yourself on the island. Yeah, so craft this artifact to permanently upgrade the island. So I guess we'll unlock a whole bunch of extra crafting recipes. I don't think there's anything else we need, so let's have a look under warp. Proof of determination. We need a tool with hammering of 2 or more, a tool with boiling of 2 or more, a tool with jacking of 1 or more, straining and wood sawing. I'm pretty sure we have all of those except the jacking. Let's go downstairs. Let's grab all this stuff, take it downstairs, and take another look at that recipe. Yeah. Oh no, we've got something with jacking, but we don't have something with wood sawing. That's interesting. Didn't we have like a reciprocal saw or something? Maybe we just need to reload it. I was sure we had a wood saw. Maybe we picked that one up in like maybe we picked it up and maybe that was when we died. We were carrying a saw. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that might be the next trip down. See if we can get that upgrade. So I think that upgrade, so it says that it unlocks a bunch of warp related things, recipes, and I think one of those is the upgrade. One of those is the token that lets us bring the whole room back, and presumably the upgrades to the options to have longer expeditions will also come after those upgrades. So yeah, that would be pretty awesome. We could get some longer upgrades, and we could if we have longer expeditions and the ability to bring the whole room back, we could spend like a whole day down on the surface and just fill the room up with all sorts of random stuff, and then bring it all back. And well, this is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, so if we bring it all back, it'll probably just sit in a pile somewhere and we'll never use it. But I mean, it's nice to have stuff in theory, right? So yeah, that's the end. That's going to be the end of this episode. Next time, yeah, I guess we're going looking for a wood saw. I will need to purify all that water. In fact, what I'll do, I'll purify. I'll boil a bunch of water right now. Food, clean water, 6 minutes. But if you go more than for every unit over 1, it only takes. Where's the batch button? So, okay, so how many can we do? We don't have. Yeah, okay, so we can. Actually, let's have a look over here. So yeah, this doesn't look that much different than when we were there before. So maybe this is really slow. I think it's definitely slower than our solar panel is. So maybe getting a recharge station would be a good idea. But what we can do is we can do that clean water, and we can go for batch clean water, and we can, if we look at the coffee maker charges we're using, the car battery can carry 3,000 charges if I remember correctly, because see if we go past, it doesn't say we actually have that. So yeah, we can just spend 2 hours purifying 24 clean waters, and then drink some of it, I guess. Pour into a container. Oh, okay. We probably should have ensured we had somewhere to put all this. I mean, we've got lots of plastic bottles. In fact, let's put them in the plastic bottles, because I don't want to put them all in. In fact, a plastic canteen. I'll put them in the canteens first, and then the hydration packs. There we go. So I didn't want to put them all in one big container and then have to defrost the entire container every time we wanted to take a drink, So let's just get some hot. I guess it's still hot because we just boiled it. Let's just drink a few of those. And yeah, what I'll do is, because we've got another 140 of those, I'll purify the rest of that and just dump it in a bunch of containers. And then now that we've got that, I'll go back to reading books between episodes and practicing skills, and like basically what I said I was going to do at the end of the last episode, we'll do that. And then I really want that blood boil. Oh, actually, let's try this. Eat Dream Dross. We're currently on 2077, and we eat that, and we're now on 2077 now. So we've gained 75. Yeah, 75 mana from that. But then we also just got a level, max level 28. Let's do it again. 228. So it was on 157, so that's 81. Yeah, we just gained 81 mana from that. So I guess we don't have a book to read to increase that spell level. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got a fairly decent amount of Dream Dross by now. Yeah, we've got more than 50 Dream Dross, so that's like what? 10 would be 800 mana. 50 is what, like 4,000 mana? So enough to like almost enough to fill like two-thirds of our mana bar. So maybe it's not that much. But yeah, that could be useful in an emergency. So yeah, I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna look. Okay, no, hang on. So we definitely didn't have a fully charged one before. So I think that's just been fully charged. I'm wondering if when we're on an expedition, we're too far away for the game to progress stuff up here. But yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Like between episodes, I'll take a screenshot of that, and we'll read a whole bunch of books, and then yeah, once I've read the books and then slept, maybe I'll come back and have a look and see if there's a difference. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Hopefully, we've read a bunch of books and gotten much better skills and leveled up the blood boil spell so that it's a bit more useful. Like it is getting more useful very quickly. But like we probably need 4 or 5 more levels before it's really viable to use against normal enemies. Our choice to make the enemies 50% tougher isn't really helping us here because the spells don't scale up to that. So yeah, I feel like I've said this like 4 times now. But yeah, I'll do the reading and the practicing and the spell leveling offline, and I'll come back again to record in the next episode. We'll see how we'll go over the progress. Actually, last thing before I go, I forgot to tell you that. Well, before this one started, we evolved our mutations into wing stubs. They don't do anything. They're not detrimental or positive, but it's a slightly worrying thing. It's a slightly worrying sign that we might be progressing towards chimera chimera mutations, which, I mean, it's not the end of the world. It'd make us super good at fighting, but it was also like it's the biggest of the, like, you've become a genetically mutated monster of the night type of line of mutations. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, that's us for today. Hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Cheers.